I don't know what the $2.97 really saved up for from toothpaste and really saved for fish prices, but I'm getting a pet fish, so it goes toward fish prices. Here, I just got to the fish place. I'm so excited to check out the underwater fish places. Hello. Okay. Do you have a yellow one?
We don't have any yellow ones at the moment.
Oh, he's cool. Fishy. He's pretty. I like him. He looks like he's a hungry fellow. This one looks laid back. I name him Tallulah because he's blue like a waterfall. And he's black too. Oh wow. He's like my personality. This one's rainbow. I like you.
We also have a real fancy one up the front. This guy's worth $85. That is reasonable.
I don't know if I want to spend $85 on a fish I might kill. But let's see. He's beautiful. Is he a beta fish?
Yeah. So he's, and these two in the cups, they're only $15. So this white one is $30. That's $65. They're $30 as well, and that one's $35.
Well, they do look well kept, so I'll have to think about it. The Bircha, please. I like shiny rainbow fish because my favorite book in the world is Rainbow Fish.
Yeah. So these are
I'm sure you.
little birches I was talking about.
Wow.
So he's a bit of a llamadelgay biscuit.
Wow, he looks yellow. Look at that fishy. He's beautiful. How much is he?
So that guy that's $50.
$50 for a flounder.
So there's a blue one in the back.
He's pretty too. How much is he? 100 for the blue one. Okay, I'll have a think about it.
So those
Whoa, these are fluorescent.
are $20 each, the neon blue ones.
The one in the back?
Yeah, they use
20
20.
bucks.
So they get about that big max size.
Would you be able to put them in a fishbowl? Or do you need a filter?
If you had like an air stone in there, as long as it's getting oxygen.
An air stone? What's an air stone? May you direct me to an air stone?
So it's sort of like what we've got running in the tanks here. But
Oh,
it's
okay,
not-
so it's like a bubbler.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a sponge on it or anything like that. It's just a bit of...
This is the biggest decision of my life.
It's always hard to choose.
I just want a fish to be my friend. Do you put plants in your 5 fish tanks?
Yeah,
And does that keep it oxygenated?
it does help it, but having something to move the surface of the water around as well is highly beneficial.
And so, what does an owner of 5 fish tanks mean? Do you have a $100 fish in each one?
I've probably got about $4,000 worth of fish.
$4,000 worth of fish.
I have one of those birches at home.
I couldn't imagine taking care of that many fish.
Really all I do is feed them at the night time and that's it.
How do you how do you feed your fish when you have to go on a vacation? Do you have your housemates feed them?
No, so if I go away I'll get my mum to feed them.
What type of food do the fishes eat?
Well, that also does depend on what fish you go with. So
Okay.
some will eat like your pellet type of things if they're big enough.
Okay.
So they'll eat them.
And that's $20.
Yep. Or if you
Do you have to buy as big as $20 or can you buy $10 patches?
you can buy smaller. But say you go with a fighting fish, for example, they'll eat just little tropical granules.
Okay,
And
that's probably what I'll go for.
$7.50.
Cool. Because it's my first time taking care of a fish by myself. I was in high school, so I was 16. I got rid of my fish tank when I was 17. I moved here when I was 18. Exactly 10 years ago. Yeah.
I've been keeping fish tanks myself for 10 years. So.
God, I had probably this big of a fish tank. It was that big, and I cleaned it every weekend. I'd take all the floors out. I put all the fishy in a bucket. Clean their filter out with the scrubber's toothbrush, and make sure there's no mold. Scrub the glasses with a sponge. Make sure there's no mold. I'd vacuum the rocks to make sure there was no poop in the rocks. I was a very good cleaner of my fish tank. And then my dad said that I couldn't have it when I moved to Australia, and so he sold him. Now I somehow need to cross this. I'm hiking through this marsh, which might possibly run into Mr. Spider, and trying to find my way to the fucking Aquafina store, which I don't know my way back. Oh my god, I almost made it to road. Ow. Okay, I made it to road. Wow, that was quite the detour. Alright, signs of safety. Never going that way again. To Aquarium 2. The Amor Aquarium. And only $20 for this beautiful fish. Yeah. I'm gonna name her Tallulah. Come here, Tallulah. Tallulah! Aesthetic.
Spread that out. That's really all you need in there.
Do you have any pink? Oh, Tallulah.
Don't worry about him struggling
so
a little bit in there.
cute.
That's a good thing because he needs the oxygen.
It's a her, and she'll be okay. Yeah. Should she have some more water for her to survive?
No, not really, no.
Okay.
No. It's best that you don't.
So I ended up refunding the fish tank, and I got 3 separate fish tanks. I got one for the orange fish, one for the blue fish, and one for the black and pink fish. I'm so excited to be the owner of Rusty. Sunny?
Sunny, oh, that's good, huh?
Sunny. I shall name you Sunny. Sunny, Rusty, and Tallulah. We bagged up all 3 fishes, and we are gonna go home with them in a taxi ride home. I'm so excited to color coordinate my room to my fish, which is blue, orange and yellow, and blue, pink, and black. Fish tank for 55 years, but when you have sand like this, it makes stuff come up on the top, and then to get this film, where's the dirt? See the dirt floating on the top? To get that out, you just dip it out. And you do that about 5 times, and the water should be, see, more. I need to get that out. To get that out, you put the hose on. And I'm using hose water because it's safer to and more room adaptable to fish than sink water. The sink water has a bunch of dangerous chemicals in it, and hose water is very natural from the Brisbane water reserves. You need to get all the floaties out because they clog the gills of the fish. So if you do it, I know it takes a lot of water, but owning a fish tank like this doesn't cost much water. It's pretty water efficient. If you do it just about 5 to 10 times, you should get clean, nice water. Mr. Fishy seems to be freaking out, so I'm playing plan B, which is to move him to a bigger bowl so he can swim around and be less anxious. For now, he's not liking the middle, I chose a bad decision in getting a molly, and especially one this size. He needs a bigger space to swim around. See him bumping into walls, that means he's anxious, and if he keeps doing that, it means he will kill himself. So I'm going to give him an hour to calm down, and if he does not calm down, the water will be a-okay for him to swim in. I used chlorine, a de-water agent. It helps make the water calm, and it makes the fish calm. I made sure the water temperatures were the same, and I am ready to... The betta fishes are fine. I should get another betta fish for the middle, and he can just swim in the middle, or I'll go return him for a betta fish. So that is what I'm planning on doing. He is a-okay. Say hello, gorgeous. Yes, eating rocks. Way to go. It's been an hour. He's still a little bit anxious, but he has calmed down a lot. He is no longer bumping the edges. He still wants to go for a swim. Now he's freaking out because I'm right here, and he has barely any water. So I'm going to rescue him with a little bowl, which I have prepared right here, and I'm going to put him in his new home. You're supposed to wait 3 hours, but I'm rescuing this fish with a 1-hour fish surgery. So I have just put him in there, and he seems to be mellowed out. He instantly seemed to love his new habitat, and he's now staring at himself. I think it was the anxiety of the two betta fishes, which I have right here and right here. I don't think you should put that type of stress on a molly. So mollies do not like small corners and would like a lot of space. I will do a time lapse now of this little fishy having fun swimming around.
Where'd the fish go? Come on, Pete! Come on, you got it, that's it. Just a little further. You can do it. That's the shortest red line I've ever seen. Come on, Peach. Oh. Now what?